The Lord be with you. Welcome to today's reflection. It is Friday, the 23rd week in Ordinary Time. Yes, I am Deacon Simon Tembo. In today's Gospel reading, Jesus shows that he is the only true leader who leads his people to salvation. He is the only teacher who feeds his followers with the word of life. And he is the only one who can pass judgment. Perhaps he followed the tradition of the rabbis who warned people against judging others. They taught, "He who judges his neighbor shall be judged favorably by God." In the gospel, when Jesus says, "Brother, let me take the speck that is in your eye when you have a log in your own eye," he's simply trying to tell us that we should not pass judgment. Why pass judgment on a friend when we ourselves have a chain of sins? There are three main reasons as to why Jesus Christ forbade us from passing judgment to other people in whatever circumstances. The first one is, we never know the facts or the whole person. We would not judge a person until we ourselves have come into their situation or circumstance. For instance, if a person was brought up in a good home and Christian surrounding, knows nothing of the temptation of the man brought up in a place where evil pursue abroad. The fact is that if we realize what some people have to go through, so far from condemning them, we would be amazed that they have succeeded in being as good as they are. They may seem unlovingly simply because we do not know the whole person. Every person has something good in him or her. Our task is not to pass judgment, but to look for the underlying beauty, and that is what we must do to them. Secondly, it is almost impossible for any person to be impartial in his judgment. Only a completely impartial person, that is Jesus, has the right to judge. It is not inhuman to be completely impartial. Only God can judge. Thirdly, no person is good enough to judge another person unless he or she is prepared at least to do the thing he or she criticizes better. Every association, every group, every village, church inclusive, is full of people who are prepared to criticize people from whatever they see and hear. The world is full of people who are vocal in criticism, but total failures when given a task to perform. Dear brothers and sisters in Christ, we have quite enough to do to rectify our lives without seeking critically to rectify the lives of our friends. We would do well to concentrate on our own faults and leave the faults of others to God. Doing so, the grace, mercy, and peace from God, the Father, and Christ Jesus shall be with us always.